As I sit here in my car today, I just felt the need to really make this video. I'm waiting for my daughter to finish her soccer practice as I sit in the car and do my work for my Etsy shop. And it's 97 degrees out, so if you hear the AC running on full blast, that's why. But yeah, this is my life, and sometimes I just wonder if I'm crazy or what I did, or if I did things differently, how would things be right now? I've had an Etsy shop now for 13 years, a little over 13 years. It's very hands-on. It's not really like a hands-off outsourced type of operation. Everything's done by hand, and I'm trying to branch out a little bit more and expand what I offer so that it could be a little easier. But right now at this point, I just wonder if I'm insane for where I've ended up. I have a law degree. I could have really traveled down the professional road, but once I had kids, I just really did not want to do any of it. I worked in the corporate world for a bit on Wall Street, and it was like, I was young at the time. I was, I guess, 27 when I left, or maybe, like 27, approach 28 maybe. Now I'm almost 45. I had my son when I was 29, and I knew I did not want to go back to the corporate world once I had kids. And I've made a lot of stupid choices in my life. I've made a lot of great choices that I'm really proud of and happy that I decided to go down the path that I have. This is one that I question pretty much every day. I decided to go into business for my own self, and when my son was born, I stayed home with him for the year. I didn't have any other side hustle or anything like that going on. And then I started my Etsy shop when he was a year old, and he barely slept, and I was up on and off all day, all night, and every spare minute I had when I wasn't caring for him, I was trying to start up an Etsy shop. And at the time, it was fairly new. Etsy was a pretty new platform, or really like coming out into the public spotlight. People were starting to use it more often, and it was a great time to be a new seller on Etsy. And I just stumbled upon an idea, that a product that I was interested in for myself. And once I did that and kind of like honed in on the craft and figured out how I was going to process everything, I put it out there on Etsy and started selling. Basically, within the first couple days of putting my product out there. And I saw what customers wanted. I got some feelers for what people were interested in buying. So my whole thing, I did kids t-shirts. Everything was sewn on, and we used really nice quality t-shirts and no printed designs at the time. And I really focused on more like whimsical designs. That's what I was really into. And then I also offered some birthday designs, and the birthday designs were what really took off. It was a different style than what was already out there on Etsy, and the birthday designs really attracted people, and I just kept putting more and more out there, and I grew the business. And that's a whole story for another day, I guess. But I grew the business, just kept scaling up my options that I offered in the shop. Every new sale was a new item. I never said no. I filled every order I possibly could, and that was another listing. My daughter's waving to me. She's playing soccer on the field in 97-degree Texas heat. And you could probably tell I'm not from Texas, so this accent is a New Jersey accent, but we moved to Texas a few years ago. And yeah, so it's been a wild ride, and there's such a story to go along with all this. But I've been running the shop for 13 years now. We've gone from everything from, we were living in my parents' basement when I started, to growing it into an office space and hiring employees, to being like, this is overwhelming, we're going to move to Texas and run out of our house. And it's just been a wild ride, and every day I wonder if I'm crazy or if just sticking this out and doing this for as long as I have has been the best option for me and my family. It's afforded us a lot of opportunities, but it's a 7-day-a-week job. Holidays, it's stressful. I've had a lot of highs, a lot of lows. It's really a tough space to be in. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt the need to put this out there today. And, I feel like I haven't met many people that are in the same boat as me, just kind of leaving a professional career path that you've put so much time and money into, and just kind of risking it all to go for something that oftentimes makes absolutely no sense. Like, I'm sitting in my car cutting bits of fabric, but then again, I'm at my daughter's soccer practice, and I've fed her a home cooked dinner, and like, I guess a lot of it is priorities. Could I be making a lot more money? Maybe. I don't know. Would I've had a mental breakdown by now? Or maybe I'm going to have one tomorrow because I can't fill all my orders, or I don't know. But I don't know. Just putting this out there and trying to reach out to other people who might be in a similar position and questioning what they want to do, or if what they're doing is insane. Whether it's you're a mom working corporate job, 10-hour days, commuting, or you're ready for a more serious career path, like you've been working on your own independently and you're like, maybe this isn't the best option for me. Maybe I should have just had a 9-to-5 job and things would be easier, and benefits, and certain things that you don't get when you're on your own. But yeah, I don't know. Comment, let me know what you think. My name's Nicole. Bye.